us this evening. Our Council President at Large, Ann D'Amico, Council at Large Member Ed Hargate, Council at Large Member Sheldon Milroy, Ward 1 Council Member Carol Ganser, Ward 2 Council Member Frank Delala, Ward 3 Council Member and Council President Pro Tem Anthony Delicio, Ward 4 Council Member Robert Goff, Kelly Pattison, our Clerk of Council, our Police Chief Dennis Matasik, our Assistant Fire Chief Bill Bernhardt, Finance Director Joe Filippo, Law Director Michael Agrasso, Assistant Law Director is Tim Paloff, our City Prosecutor Michael Agrasso, our Building Commissioner Dale Gradfelder, our Recreation Director David Iannero, our City Engineer Brian Mader, Service Director Brian Belfiore, my Executive Assistant Jolene Grieve, our Receptionist and Highland Heights Senior Coordinator Mary Vallada, Dr. Michael Barnes, Superintendent of Mayfield City Schools, Sonny Simon, Member of Cuyahoga County Council, Tony Ramos, our Relationship Manager of NOPEC, and Dean Hayden, our Regional External Affairs from First Energy. As Mayor and Safety Director of the City of Highland Heights, it is my responsibility to prepare an annual State of the City report for the residents and businesses of our community. I am honored to be your mayor and to call the City of Highland Heights my home for over 27 years. The information provided tonight is intended to be informative, and I look forward to welcoming your comments and questions at the end of my presentation. Our city motto, the city with pride and promise, is truly how we operate, plan, budget, and make decisions that are in the best interest of our community. The promise to our residents is always to provide the highest level of services in an efficient and cost-effective manner. This is achieved through a collaborative and progressive city council and administration. I've had the privilege of working with a great staff of employees and loyal and dedicated first responders. The City of Highland Heights offers a comfortable and convenient balance of neighborhoods, green space, and business parks, all with easy access to downtown Cleveland and other regional amenities. The unique and special qualities of our city possesses consistently lands our community recognition in Cleveland Magazine's Top 20 Suburbs in the annual Rating the Suburbs report. In 2023, we were ranked 14. And not to brag, but there's a little spoiler alert here. We were ranked 5 in 2024. This rating is based on many factors, including safety, the quality of the school systems, walkability, and the medium home values, amongst other factors. In addition, the City of Highland Heights has been rated one of the top 20 wealthiest suburbs, according to Crain's Cleveland Business. We appreciate this recognition, and this type of positive PR greatly increases the desirability of our community when prospective home buyers and businesses are looking to relocate. Recognition like this would not be possible without the hard work and dedication of all the city departments and staff, as well as each and every resident taking pride in making their community a great place to live. The City of Highland Heights hosted its first ever Safety Services Night in 2023. This family-friendly event provided an opportunity for our residents to meet our first responders and ask questions about their job and the equipment used to keep them safe. This event was so well received last year that we already hosted our second annual event, and we plan to continue hosting this each year. After weather forced us to cancel our second annual community cleanup day, we managed to reschedule with 20 volunteers giving their time to participate. This annual event, in partnership with the Highland Heights Green Task Force, who generously provided vests, grabbers, and gloves for our volunteers. I am proud of the efforts put forth by the residents and friends to join them to help keep us Highland Heights beautiful. In the spring of 2023, the City of Highland Heights conducted a glass recycling pilot program with Repeat Glass. This service came at no cost to our residents and provided another means of recycling household glass. I'd like to share a few brief highlights of some things that have taken place this year. The Highland Heights Fire Department was featured in the news earlier this summer. Highland Heights firefighters were given the Grail Gallery test, which is a blood test that can detect 50 different types of cancers. Firefighters are at a higher risk for cancers due to the chemicals they are exposed to as part of their job. This program was conducted in partnership with University Hospital. In some other exciting news, the Home Builders Association, Charitable and Education Foundation of Cleveland, Make-A-Wish for Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana have chosen Highland Heights as their home for the holidays, with an opportunity for someone to win a brand new home at a cost of $750,000 in the Grappa Farms development. This will be a European ranch-style home and will feature 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a 3-car attached garage. Tickets are currently on sale for this beautiful home. The winner will be announced on December 31st, 2024 on News 5 Cleveland. Next month, you can grab your bicycle helmets and ride with me on our city's first annual Bike with a Mayor event on Saturday, September 14th, beginning at 9 a.m. Riders will meet here at City Hall parking lot and be taken on an extended ride throughout the community. This event is in collaboration with the Cuyahoga County Greenway and Bike Cleveland. The purpose of this bike ride is to create a way for residents and elected officials to engage in conversation, experience the safe and not so safe walking and biking corridors together to make new solutions. I'm excited about this event and I'm hopeful that we have a nice turnout. Shift gears a little bit over to our financial and business overview. The City of Highland Heights remains financially strong in 2023 with a general fund balance of just over $7.9 million. Our local city taxes were up $1,033,000 or 9.2%. The city received $129,000 in ARPA funds. Our expenditures for 2023 were about $1,025,000 less than budgeted. Our revenues were up about $949,000. Expenses exceeded our revenue by $334,000. Overall, expenses were up $213,000 over 2022, and revenues were up $557,000 over 2022. The general fund receives 92.5% of income tax collected, and the bond retirement fund receives the remaining 7.5%. Currently, the city collects 4 mills on property values from residents to help support city services based on the value of their property. 1 mill is equal to $35 per $100,000 of property value. To put this in perspective, a $300,000 house pays $420 a year for all city services. That 4 mills is divided between the following. General operations receives 2.2 mills. Park and Recreation receives 1 mill. Police and fire pensions receive 0.6 mills. And our debt service receives 0.2 mills. Again, for general operations, police, fire, snow plowing, rubbish collection, and all other services to our residents, the city only collects $231 on a $300,000 house. In short, the schools collects approximately 64% of property taxes. Cuyahoga County receives 27%, Cuyahoga County Public Library receives 3.8%, and the city receives 5.5%. As you all are aware, the Cuyahoga County Fiscal Office issued a state-ordered sexennial reappraisal to all residents within Cuyahoga County. Under Ohio state law and Department of Taxation rules, real property is reappraised every 6 years by the state licensed appraisers. An increase in valuation does not mean your property taxes will increase. Property values are based upon the following: market estimate, neighborhood sales and new construction, proposed values per square foot. With the reappraisals, I want to share what this means for our city. The city will receive approximately $360,000, with only 55% of that amount, which is $198,000, towards the general operating expenses. Mayfield City Schools will receive approximately $1.3 million. To put this in perspective, only 5 other cities with Cuyahoga County are receiving less revenue than us. As you may recall, a millage proposal was placed on the November 8th, 2022 ballot as it pertained to the millage that is collected for the police and fire pensions. The Charter Review Committee recognized this issue as a burden on the general fund, and it had been approved. If it had been approved by voters, it would have given City Council the ability to raise the current millage of 0.6 to 2 mills, if and when necessary. This would help defray the expense from the general fund. To reiterate, this would only have been raised if necessary. It could change annually. These funds would strictly go to the police and fire pension funds and not used for general operating expenses. This ballot issue failed 68% to 32%. The current rate of 0.6 mils was voted on by the residents in 1966 and went into effect in 1967 and has remained the same ever since. The city uses millage to collect taxes from residents to help pay for the police and fire pension liabilities that the city is now required to pay. The reason this appeared on the November 2022 ballot is because of the state legislature that had a proposal on the table to raise the municipal contribution rates over the next 5 years, increasing the city's portion by $47,000 its first year, $97,000 its second year, and $150,000 the third year, $206,000 the fourth year, and $265,000 the fifth year. While I remain optimistic that our state legislators understand how crucial this issue could be if passed, we need to continue to be proactive as we prepare for our future. In 2023, the City of Highland Heights welcomed several new businesses, which include the following. Park Place Technologies Global Headquarters and Testing Center purchased the former Progressive Insurance buildings located at 747 and 755 Alpha Drive. Park Place Technologies is a global data center and networking optimization firm that supports server storage and network environments. The buildings are currently under renovation with occupancy later this year. Park Place Technology is expected to bring in 500 new jobs to our community. Pella Windows and Doors of Highland Heights is located at 775 Alpha Drive. It opened in late 2023. Pella is well known for the windows and doors in the residential and commercial market. The showroom was open to the public. B-Rock's Grill and Swill, located at 5604 Wilson Mills, opened in late 2023. B-Rock's offers a full menu of appetizers, sandwiches, salads, pizza, baskets, beer, and liquor selections. The Little Gym of Highland Heights, located at 767 Alpha Drive, also opened in late 2023, but officially welcomed little guests and their families in the spring of 2024 with the ribbon cutting ceremony. The Little Gym is a premier children's gym dedicated to provide fun and engaging programs for children aged 4 months to 12 years. The Little Gym of Highland Heights is one of the largest in the state of Ohio. Vitalia Senior Living Center, located at 305 Bishop Road, will begin having new residents occupy the building beginning this month. Vitalia Highland Heights is in the community that is fully licensed and is under senior independent living, assisted living, and memory care, with a variety of services and a range of floor plan operations. Amenities include a restaurant, a 24-hour bistro, concierge service, housekeeping, events, entertainment, personal care, transportation services, and more. Our building department, under the direction of Commissioner Dale Graffelder, has a full-time building inspector and a full-time administrative assistant. The building department personnel are fully certified by the state of Ohio of building standards to enforce the Ohio Building Code and Residential Code of Ohio for the safety of all residents and businesses. The department handles the issuance of all permits for both residential and commercial construction. From a technology standpoint, in 2023, the building department underwent a major update to their building software program and migrating to a City4 format. In 2023, the department issued 603 residential permits, 10 for new home construction, and 132 commercial permits. These permits generated total receipts of $306,000 with an estimated construction value of $12.7 million. Gapa Farms, the last residential development in the city of Highland Heights, continued its expansion in the Maypine Farms development. This development features 21 new luxury homes with construction by ProBuild Homes and Gem Construction. Most of these new homes are now occupied with the exception of 3 homes still under construction, with 3 lots still remaining to be sold. In 2020, a residential rental program was implemented. From the information obtained through the county for 2023, we had a total of 69 rental properties within the city, or 1.9% of total properties in Highland Heights. Of the 69 registered rental properties, 7 were sold and 69 inspections were performed. The building department, by ordinance, tracks and permits foreclosed filings within the city. This information is shared with the Highland Heights Fire and Police Departments. In 2023, the building department received 13 foreclosure notifications. As of the end of 2023, 2 of the 13 homes have been sold and 1 is in the court system. The building department is responsible for enforcing all zoning laws, property maintenance codes, stormwater management plans, including roadside ditch and rear yard swale maintenance, and the issuance of right-of-way permits. Last year, the department issued 105 violation notifications, primarily identifying violations and enforcing our zoning, residential and business maintenance codes. As in years past, high grass, property exterior maintenance, and commercial vehicles parked in residential driveways is the most common violation. The Finance Department. The city's Finance Department is under the direction of Finance Director Joe Filippo, CPA, is established under the city's charter, Article 6, and oversees all fiscal matters of the city of Highland Heights. The Finance Department is responsible for the following: administration of all employee benefits, all payroll functions, collection of revenues and timely payments of city liabilities, investment of city funds, management of debt. The Finance Department is comprised of 4 full-time staff members, which include the Finance Director, Assistant Finance Director, Accounts Receivable Clerk, and an Accounts Payable Clerk. Our staff generates annual financial statements and assists the outside certified public accounting firm to prepare their annual audit. The Finance Department has consistently received the Ohio Auditor State Award for Excellence in Financial Reporting according to the Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, otherwise known as GAAP. Less than 10% of municipalities receive this award. Additionally, the city has a strong AA2 bond rating, which enables the city to borrow at a very favorable rate and displays a strong financial position. Mr. Filippo has been a finance director for over 20 years and has been with Highland Heights for 12. The Fire Department, under the direction of Chief William Turner, continues to provide superior services to the residents of our community. Chief Turner has served our community for over 36 years, the last 16 years as chief. In addition, Chief Turner is also the emergency coordinator for the city. As emergency coordinator, Chief Turner is responsible for planning, development, and implementing citywide policies and programs related to emergency management in order to meet county, state, and federal mandates. Like the police department, 2023 included the fire department being displaced to temporary trailers in early May until the first week of November. While the renovation project at the police and fire department building took place, the fire department side of the building included the roof replacement, insulation, exterior tuck pointing, complete replacement of the HVAC systems, new LED lighting, and modernization of the fire department dormitories. On December 1st, 2023, the city celebrated the completion of the fire and police renovation project and held a ribbon cutting ceremony. This project cost was $5 million. The fire department has a public protection classification rating of 2, with a rating of 1 being the highest, as issued by ISO. Less than 75 departments in the state of Ohio are rated a 1 or a 2. I'm happy to report that for the 4th year in a row, the department has received a Mission Lifeline Gold Plus Award from the American Heart Association for the pre-hospital cardiac and stroke care that is provided to our residents. Throughout the year, the fire department continues its offerings of public education and training activities throughout the year. Classes include CPR, AED, first aid, and stop the bleed, and fire extinguisher training. All of these classes are available to residents at no cost. In addition to providing fire suppression and emergency medical services, the department is also a member of the Heights Hillcrest Technical Rescue Team. The team is comprised of approximately 75 firefighters/paramedics from the cities of Beechwood, Cleveland Heights, Euclid, Gates Mills, Highland Heights, Lyndhurst, Mayfield Heights, Mayfield Village, Pepper Pike, Richmond Heights, Shaker Heights, South Euclid, University Heights, and Willoughby Hills that are trained in a specialty rescue. The team specializes in swift water rescue, building collapse, confined space, ice, dive, trench, rope, and tower rescue. The department continues to work with the support of the operations of the Tri-Community CERT team. The mission of the CERT team is to aid the public safety departments in our communities to be prepared to deploy to other communities when needed. The fire department continues to support and sponsor the Boy Scouts of of America Troop 461. The department also continues to support aluminum cans for burned children with our on-site recycling program. The collection area was rebuilt in 2023 by members of our Highland Heights Service Department. In the late 2022, the department was a recipient of the state ARPA grant, which provided funding for additional firefighter paramedic. This grant covers the full salary and benefits for 2 years. In January 2023, the department hired Daniel Corsillo to fill this much-needed position. This position now takes each shift to 6 members and will greatly improve department operations. The fire service is continually changing and adapting to meet the needs of the people we serve. The fire department has become an all-hazards organization responding to fire, emergency medical, hazardous materials, and technical rescue calls. The department continues to seek innovative ways to maintain and improve these and other services while remaining committed to the needs of our customers, the residents, and business partners in the city of Highland Heights. In 2023, the complement of the department was 22 full-time members and 6 part-time members. This includes the chief, assistant chief, administrative assistant, 4 lieutenants, and 15 firefighters. The department operates on a 24-hour round, 48-hour off basis with a minimum of 4 firefighters per shift. During the course of 2023, the police and fire department buildings were in the midst of a major renovation, which included a new roof and major renovations to the interior of the building. The interior was fully gutted and repairs and upgrades to the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning were made. Additional upgrades included new lighting, flooring, painting, and new furniture that were placed throughout the complex. While this extensive interior renovations were taking place, the police department staff members were required to work out of mobile trailers during the months of May through October. The trailers were set up along the back side of the building and included an administrative trailer as well as a trailer for the patrol officers. Communication centers remained intact while the interior work was going on, with the exception of a 2-week period in which our staff was able to work out of Mayfield Village Communication Center. Overall, these challenges were met by all personnel with a spirit of cooperation and understanding. The Highland Heights Police Department is led by Chief Dennis Matasik, who is responsible for the overall effective and efficient management of the department. Chief Matasik's primary responsibilities include all administrative functions and responsibilities, such as recruitment and selection, developing community relation programs and services, and overseeing all training and recruitment of sworn-in officers and civilian personnel. He was assisted by the lieutenant, administrative assistant, and communication specialist. A prime goal for the department remains the continuation of leadership development. Sergeant Tony Setlock and Sergeant Matt Evers completed the Police Executive Leadership College in Columbus to further enhance their skills. This program involved attendance in Columbus for 1 week at a time over the course of a 3-month period, and included coursework and projects between class times. The program is an incentive learning experience focused on leadership skills vital to long-term personnel success and the change in organizations, both for the benefit of the community. Lieutenant Brian Desati attended the Certified Law Enforcement Executive Training during 2023. This program involves training in change management, ethics, vision, mission, and guiding, principles, interpretation skills, human resources, and team facilitation, police legitimacy and community relations, strategic planning, police resource allocation and budgeting, and organizational risk management. There's a lot there. The police department continues to interact with the community through programs developed over the years, such as the community policing, residential surveys, juvenile diversion, care call, Alice, DARE, and bike patrol. In 2023, the department implemented an e-bike patrol program where Patrolman Jeff Prosuch and Patrolman Andy Lessig interacted with residents in neighborhoods and in the city park to showcase the e-bike and its capabilities. The department consists of 45 employees. 27 are sworn police officers, and an additional 19 are civilian part-time employees. The department's organizational structure consists of an administrative assistant to the chief, detective bureau, patrol unit, jail facility, communications specialist, records unit, communications center, and school crossing guards. Emergency services are provided by the police and fire departments through a 24-hour dispatching center located in our communications center. The Highland Heights Police Department remains committed to achieving the standards of CALEA, which is the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. This commitment allows our agency to consistently review and update policies, procedures, and practices. When national events create a spotlight on law enforcement, our department can already say that we have new reforms and ideas in place that are being suggested nationally. Our jail facility passed all 104 inspection points in 2023 and was found to be fully in compliance by the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction. In 2023, there were 134 inmates incarcerated in the facility for a total of 2,207 hours during the year. Last year, the city completed its 5th year of the Deer Management Plan with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Wildlife. And a permit was issued to harvest white-tailed deer to safely and humanely manage a biologically and socially acceptable deer population. An infrared study was completed last fall, which provided us with an update of the number of deer in our city. While the subject remains sensitive, we safely and successfully culled 81 deer in 2023. Which is a decrease from the previous years. Residential safety continues to be a priority for our community. Our neighboring communities share the same concerns as they also evaluate the deer population. The Highland Heights Police Department continued its community relations initiatives, which include the crime prevention program, providing a school resource officer to Millridge Elementary, and the school safety program. The DARE program is a police officer-led series of classroom lessons that teaches children from kindergarten through 12th grade how to resist peer pressure and to live drug and violence-free lives. Our dedicated police officer, Rocco Tabor, will be assuming this role in teaching our elementary students at Millridge and St. Paschal Elementary Schools for the 2024-2025 school year. In 2023, the police department had approximately 15,890 requests for service. These requests break down as follows. Assistance to criminal events was 462. Assistance to citizen conflict was 216. Assistance to traffic safety was 5,594. Assistance to emergencies was 3,906. Assistance to general duties was 5,354. Assistance to jail activities was 358. Service Department. In 2023, the Service Department, under the direction of Service Director Brian Belfiore, was able to fulfill its objective of delivering superior services to our residents, businesses, and to the public in an efficient and cost-effective manner. The Highland Heights Department of Public Services serves a growing community of more than 8,700 residents with more than 3,500 homes and 200 businesses. The department is responsible for the maintenance and improvement of the publicly owned infrastructure and public land, including more than 92 lane miles of roadway, 112 acres of public property, and 112 acres of public property. The department interacts with the city safety forces and other departments as well as the county, state, federal, and other public agencies to coordinate a wide range of services in the community. The Highland Heights Service Department is comprised of a staff of 11 full-time servicemen, seasonal employees, an administrative assistant, an assistant director, and the director of public service. The department provides routine and emergency public work services to residents, businesses, and visitors to our city. Department personnel are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to respond to the emergency needs of our community. Under the leadership of Service Director Brian Belfiore, the Service Department has taken on a more active role of providing in-house services such as road repairs, park maintenance, fleet and vehicle maintenance, sidewalk repair and replacement, a year-round brush collection and tree trimming within the city's right-of-way programs. The Service Department continues to maintain a strong focus on providing exceptional services to our residents and businesses while utilizing the most cost-effective measures. In addition to the program activities such as road patching, crack sealing, street sweeping, catch basin cleaning, property maintenance, leaf collection, snow plowing, etc., the department responded to hundreds of miscellaneous requests for service in 2023. Additionally, the Service Department provides residential collection programs at various times throughout the year for brush, computers, household hazardous waste, and shredding. The city's curbside solid waste and recycling program is contracted through Kimball Recycling and Disposable Inc. Kimball has provided service to our city since 2004. The contract serves approximately 3,500 homes. In June of 2022, the city went through the bidding process for the lowest and best bidder for our refuse contract. Kimball Recycling and Disposal was awarded the new contract that is based on meeting the criteria of the lowest and best bidder. The length of the contract is for 5 years with a 2-year option to extended services. It was in the city's best interest to partner with Mayfield Village to obtain the best possible quotes. In 2023, the department's operating budget exceeded $2.5 million and assisted with the planning and management of $1 million in capital infrastructure improvements. Projects of significance over the past year included full depth concrete repairs and an asphalt overlay on Ransom Drive and Cambridge Drive from Franklin west to the Corp line, full depth concrete repairs and asphalt resurfacing on Wilson Mills Road from Lander Road to Alpha Drive. The City of Highland Heights, in conjunction with Mayfield Village and the Mayfield City Schools, perform upgrades and enhancements to the signalization and traffic control equipment at the intersection of Wilson Mills and Lander Road. This project was administered and overseen by the Mayfield City School District at a total cost of $349,000. Highland Heights and Mayfield Village were both responsible for contributing $100,000 towards this major enhancement. The 2023 street striping program was contracted by Pat Flowers Incorporated of Mentor at a cost of $24,000 to the city. The service department's in-house road repair program included miscellaneous road repair, curb repair, and catch basin repairs. Hot mix asphalt is used for patching and sealing for our road surfaces in the summer and cold patch mix in the winter months. In all, the service department poured approximately 91 cubic yards of concrete in 2023. These areas of repair included sidewalk block replacement in Sterling, Sebastian Court, Longspur, Leverett, and West Legend. Utility openings on Millridge, Cambridge, Radford, Wilson Mills, Franklin, and West Mill. Asphalt repairs, full depth asphalt repairs were completed on Millridge and Wilson Mills. The service department was able to perform in-house crack sealing on Aberdeen Boulevard at the intersection of North Applecross and Medway, and at the intersection of North Applecross and Leverett Lane. Crack sealing was also performed at other various locations where miscellaneous curb and gutter, pavement, and catch basin repairs were being by the department. In 2023, the City of Highland Heights received a recognition as a 2-year recipient of Tree City USA. Tree City USA is one of the Arbor Day Foundation's oldest programs. I had the privilege of attending Tree City USA's recognition event with our Service Director Brian Belfiore and Assistant Service Director Stephen Volkovitz at the City of Beechwood. To qualify as a Tree City USA community, we were required to meet 4 standards set by the Arbor Day Foundation and National Association of State Foresters. These include a tree board or department, a tree care ordinance, a tree community forestry program, an Arbor Day observation and proclamation. I am incredibly proud of this recognition and for the excellent work of our service department provides in helping to beautify our community, and for improving and preserving the tree canopy in our city. Tree City USA signs are currently displayed on Wilson Mills and Highland Road. The service department maintains an on-call staff available around the clock to handle snow plowing, de-icing, and any other emergencies which may arise. During non-business hours, the service department relies upon the police department to advise when there is a need for service. The staff of 10 full-time and 2 part-time drivers maintain approximately 92 lane miles of roadway and 23 lane miles of sidewalk throughout the city, as well as all parking lots and walkways on the municipal complex property. During evening and overnight hours, manpower is reduced by 1/2 as the workforce splits into 2 groups to maintain around-the-clock service. Community Park and Recreation. Along with the Park and Recreation Committee, Recreation Director David Ianero is responsible for planning and coordinating all of the recreation events within the city. With the help of program managers, directors, commissioners, seasonal employees, and volunteer coaches, the Recreation Department offers a wide range of quality recreational programs and entertainment for all to enjoy. Community events sponsored by the Park and Recreation Commission in 2023 included the Easter Bunny Egg Trail, the Kickball Classic, Craft Days in the Park, the Neighborhood Community Bike Ride, live music and family fun nights at the pool, and the community holiday lighting and children's party. The 2023 summer recreation programs were at capacity and included baseball, softball, t-ball, tennis, pickleball, swim lessons, and day camp. The Highland Heights Community Pool is also home to the Highland Heights Hurricane Swim Team. In 2023, the Highland Heights proudly hosted the 2023 Suburban Swim League Championships, where several hundred swimmers from neighboring communities competed. This event welcomed several thousand visitors and spectators to our pool and our community. The Highland Heights Community Pool, located within the park, is open to Highland Heights residents and Mayfield City School Districts and their guests. The zero-entry pool is approximately 10,000 square feet. Residents receive our annual Summer Sizzler newsletter each spring, which provides pertinent information on pool passes, swimming lessons, tennis lessons, day camp, and other summer activities. Residents may register in person at City Hall or online by the registration link on our website. We are fortunate that our city offers such a wide range of quality programs and activities for children and adults of all ages to enjoy. The Highland Heights Community Park is also home to our annual Community Day and Parade. Our efforts to maintain our parking facilities remain a priority for me. In 2023, all 8 tennis courts were renovated and resurfaced. This extensive project allowed us to correct several drainage issues on the courts and expand the number of pickleball games that could be played. The Highland Heights Community Park tennis courts are home for the Mayfield High School girls and boys tennis teams. On April 8th, 2024, the City of Highland Heights Community Park welcomed over 2,000 residents, neighbors, and friends to witness and experience the solar eclipse. For me, this may have been one of the coolest events that I have hosted in our park. The planning of this event was spearheaded by my executive assistant, Jolene Reed, which included music, food, games, and crafts for the kids. Attendees could take a moonwalk on our park trail, which was renovated and enhanced in 2023. Fitworks and Lake Business Products, both headquartered in Highland Heights, served as sponsors for our event. Our community center in 2023 was awarded a NOPEC Energy Savings Grant in the amount of $25,000. Funds received were to be used for energy-related projects. These funds were used to replace all of the original lighting in the community center and included the conversion to all the LED lighting. Our community center remains busy year-round and welcomes residents to host their parties, clam bakes, meetings, and events. The community center is also home to Jazzercise, the Boy Scout Troop 461, and weekly events by the Community Partnership on Aging. As we continue to make enhancements to the community center, it will be closed for 2 weeks this Sunday as we replace the aged original flooring with new tile flooring in the vestibule and main common area. As the former council president and representative at large, I can truly appreciate the hard work and dedication of each and every council representative currently in office. As mayor, I look forward to continuing the good work with council and towards our common goal of serving the needs of residents and businesses in this community in the best possible way. In addition to serving as mayor, I also serve as the safety director for the city. Many cities similar in size have mayors that also serve in this dual capacity role. Within the community, I currently serve as the vice president of the Suburban Police Anti-Crime Network. The Eastern Suburban Regional Council of Government, SPAN, in other words, SPAN, is a unit comprised of members from the following Hillcrest Police Departments: Highland Heights, Lyndhurst, Mayfield Heights, Mayfield Village, and Richmond Heights. SPAN members are highly trained and skilled in special weapons and tactics, bomb squad procedures, hostage negotiation, accident investigation, and drug enforcement. In addition, I have successfully been appointed to serve on the pension committee for the Cuyahoga County Mayors and City Managers Association. For the last 5 years, I have served on the Hillcrest Hospital Community Advisory Council, which meets quarterly with Dr. Parker, the president of Hillcrest Hospital, along with community leaders and partners within the Hillcrest area. I also serve on the Council of Government for the Community Partnership on Aging. CPA is an organization that was established in 1978, formerly the Tri-City Consortium on Aging, and was organized to meet the needs of senior adults, their caregivers, and their families. As your mayor, I remain invested in the continued success of our city, and I give you my word that we will continue to remain financially strong by remaining fiscally responsible during these ever-changing and challenging times. I will continue to be accessible, and I will always work to provide the very best service to the residents and businesses of our community. Thank you all for being here this evening. If anyone has any questions for myself or any of the representatives currently behind me or out here in front of me, please feel free to stick around and interact. We also have some light refreshments in the lobby for you to enjoy. And again, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight, and we'll see you hopefully next year. Thank you.